Goku at a great speed would leave for the 12 universes. He would leave for Universe 7 because Daishank had told him his origin, and Goku belonged to the planet Vegeta, being one of the most powerful races of the 12 universes. As far as I know, a cold demon was able to destroy my planet and my parents. I want to check out how much power he's got and test the power of mortals. Goku would concentrate, being able to see the energy of the cold demon on the planet Earth because Goku, with his incredible speed, would leave, reaching Earth in a few minutes. Realizing that a large army was in place, destroying everything, he would arrive in front of the army of the great Frieza. Frieza, you better get out! I've come to you personally and I want to check your strength. Get out! The soldiers present rushed Goku, and due to the offense which he had addressed Frieza, Goku in a few moments would finish the soldiers attacking him. So Frieza would step out of ship surprised because of this, and Hatch's entire ship would open, leaving Frieza.
Ho! I'm surprised that beings of this insignificant planet can know the name of Frieza. But that's great, because that shows the power I have.
Ha! You're wrong! I know your name and I've researched everything about you. You destroyed my own planet. I'm a Saiyan. Frieza would stare at him, realizing he was identical to the warrior who refused to give up until the end of the explosion of the planet.
But if you're identical to that warrior who refused to die, you must be his son. If your father was a fly, I shouldn't expect his son to have so much power.
Goku's veins would be exalted, and due to the lack of respect for his father, Goku would move incredibly, giving a slight blow to Frieza's stomach. Frieza, it was an extremely powerful blow, and he would fall to the ground vomiting blood. Even his soldiers were amazed, but by the power of that subject in front of him, he had demonstrated. From what I've seen, you cold demons have several transformations. You better get to the last form, or I'll end you in the next move with your pathetic existence. Frieza stood up, and he would give a big smile.
I must confess that blow you gave me was incredible. I pity you that I possess immortality no matter how powerful you are.
Frieza was smiling like a maniac. Goku's smile would be drawn on his face. You think there's no way to end the life of an immortal? Let me tell you that you're wrong. There's multiple ways for you to beat yourself. Frieza had a chill over his body and would access his final form, causing destruction on Earth. And despite the verge of destruction, it would be restored because the Saiyan God was in the place. The inhabitants of this planet have nothing to do with what happened. You're under my protection. You have nothing to fear. Frieza would accumulate his transformation, pouncing on Goku. And despite his efforts, he couldn't hit him once because the perfect Ultra Instinct was more than enough to face Frieza, and he was using his energy of a god, which would be felt by the deities of Universe 7. Hey, Whis. You feel that? I'm sure it's the energy of a god, but there's something different about it. Makes me feel nervous. You are correct, Mr. Beerus. It's similar to the Ultra Instinct, and that energy of the god feels different. You have combined it with a state that surpasses the energy of gods. Whis, I don't know what planet that guy's from, but I want to check out his power. I've trained for 15 years, and I want to fight someone other than you. Oh, it seems that to me, Mr. Beerus, you want to fight someone who possesses energy beyond the god, and that will be perfect training for you. Both deities went to the planet Earth, and returning to the battle, Goku, in this battle, would only focus on dodging each of Frieza's blows without connecting a single blow, and Frieza would take some distance, mocking way to show him the following.
It doesn't matter the speed you have. You're not doing anything but running away from me. You won't even be able to connect any hits. You're a pathetic Saiyan.
You're completely confused, Frieza. The fact I wasn't able to connect my punches is because I didn't intend to hit you. I would have ended this battle from the first move.
Don't say something stupid. I'm the Emperor of Evil.
And right now, I've been able to take immortality. You don't possess the power to kill me. I'm tired of listening to your invalid arguments. I'm gonna take your good-for-nothing Emperor to come and die. Goku, with a quick movement, would place his hand on his forehead, leaving him immobilized, and introducing divine energy. That divine energy I've given you is inside you, and for greater agony, I'm gonna use a technique specifically for the gods. Frieza, in writhing pain from the energy that was injected from Goku's hand in front of him. From creation comes destruction. Die! Destroy! Frieza's body was beginning to turn into dust, leaving nothing of the evil Emperor. The other soldiers, seeing the evil Emperor being defeated without even a slight effort, fled. However, Goku, with a small sphere of energy, would destroy the entire Emperor's ship, and with it, the life of his subordinates that came to an end. Well, well, the power of the blessed evil Emperor was nothing more than a Palvir who didn't have any of the authentic power. Goku would rise in the atmosphere of the planet, seeing how the power of the deities of the universe were approaching at a great speed where he was. Well, so without me having to look for you, you came to me. That's interesting. I'm planning to test your powers, angel and god. Goku, with speed greater than the angel, was starting to head towards where the deities were, and would notice that a being with great speed was approaching. And with this, he would stop, which would annoy Beerus. Hey Wes, don't do that. My head hurts too much. But Beerus wouldn't hear an answer because he felt as a very tension around him changed, realizing that a being was in front of them. Who the hell are you? So you're the one who put yourself out in the way. You had to stop that abruptly, huh? Ha! You guys know who I am. I've saved you a big leg of the trip. The question is, why did he want to go to my planet Earth to see me? Mr. Beerus, the warrior is the one who has the divine energy, equal parts of the Ultra Instinct, but I'm surprised that you could sense our energies from getting there first, since his speed is higher than mine. That's impressive. After all, you're just a mortal with some skill, since possessing divine energy doesn't make you invincible. Beerus, while saying this, would appear on Goku's back, trying to connect a big blow, and to his surprise, Goku, with a quick movement, dodged it, holding by the neck the great brutality while slowly suffocating him. You better not trust yourself. The next one won't be a warning. Next time, I won't let you free, and I'm gonna finish you without hesitation. Goku would release Beerus, and instantly Beerus would take a little air, but furious, and with power rushed Goku. Goku, with great agility, dodged those blows, and on this occasion, Goku's instincts were superior to Beerus. And with a quick movement, he would create a great sword of energy, being able to cross Beerus, and with the help of his baculum, he intervened in the battle, saving Beerus. I'm not able to understand the dexterity of that Saiyan, since no other specimen of his species could reach those levels. That did surprise me. I didn't think so much of a difference of a god and a guardian angel, but that'll only make it more fun. I want to check the power of an angel and a god fighting together. Ho! I must admit that he has great power, and that he's able to overshadow a god or most common god. Since Lord Beerus is the most powerful god, he hid his true power. In this case, he's able to defeat him, but you haven't reached the power required to face an angel. You better go. Without Whis and Beerus being able to do something, both were hit by an incredible speed, sent flying to the planet, destroying everything. And Goku, at a great divinity, would begin to approach the planet, and everything around him collapsed due to his pressure. What's happened? What hit me? I understand I managed to hit Mr. Beerus, but I possess the ultra-perfect instinct. This is just simple luck. Ha! You think the hit I hit you with was luck? Don't say something stupid. If I feel like it, I can hit you again without any effort. If you want to try that again, I'll get more serious and be able to make you realize that you're just an ordinary warrior. Whis, despite putting himself on guard, couldn't see the instant where Goku stood in front of him while his hand was touching his chin. I told you it wasn't luck. My power is able to crush you completely. I hope that's not all your power. You would disappoint me. Mr. Beerus, apparently we will have to team up. The power of this guy is able to demonstrate is amazing. I can realize that, but how do we beat him? His power is something overshadowing us. We can't even see him move. Don't worry, as far as I can see, the Saiyan doesn't master the power of the Ultra Instinct completely, and that only means he can access the Ultra Defense or Offensive Instinct. We have to find out which. I understand. Count on me. I won't let this Saiyan be able to humiliate me shamefully. Both deities at a great speed would try a few different blows, and despite their speed, the movements were insignificant to Goku. He was just a simple child next to them, and Goku would take distance staring at him. Well, the power of those deities of the universe is nothing but just hoaxes. They can't do anything against me. Meanwhile, in the Zeno-Sama palace, everyone was watching what was happening. Definitely the gods and angels required of high training. Since the power of the Goku is not so relevant, even Whis was humiliated. You are correct, Daishinken. We have to prepare the gods and angels because if war happens like 500 million years ago, we will be lost.
You're right. Daishinken, when Goku is able to inspect all the universes, please inform the training of the deities. We have to be prepared.
Luckily, great Zeno-Sama, as you order. On the battlefield, Goku would humiliate Whis and Beerus, not letting him do anything, and he would be able to leave for another universe. Goku would increase his power by accessing Perfect Ultra Instinct, and a large golden sword of energy would be slowed down noticeably, granting Goku the time to save the deities, who were completely surprised to learn they were rescued by his enemy. I don't know who you are, but apparently you're even more powerful than the supposed deities of this universe. You better show yourself. From a big cocoon of shadows, a warrior would stand in front of Goku. To his surprise, this warrior even had a tail, which was evident. He was a Saiyan just like Goku. I've been waiting for this moment for millions of years. You're the chosen one from the premonition I had. A Saiyan warrior born with the Ultra Instinct and trained by the deities of Zeno-Sama's palace.
What? How do you know I was raised by Daishinkan and Zeno-Sama? No one knows that. I want you to confess how you know.
I have the ability to see the future millions of years ago. I was able to raise this premonition, and I have the most interesting battle with a Saiyan who would be raised in Zeno-Sama's palace. So you know I was waiting for this moment for so long. Whis and Beerus was surprised to learn the Saiyan in front of them was raised by the powerful deities of the 12 universes.
So you want to fight? We could check our powers, but you don't have to hurt others. This is just between you and me.
Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.